Welcome, Pedro. Who are you and where have you coached?
First of all, thank you so much. My name is Pedro. I'm 44 years old. I'm from Portugal, and I'm returned to this beautiful country, Finland. I'm living in 2022, and then I return.
And where have you coached?
So, I start as a goalkeeper coach around 2012 in Portugal as an amateur. My first contract as a professional, it's 2016 in Football Club Barreirense in one team in Portugal. Then my first international professional contract, it's in 2018. I go to coaching Dibal Hassan in Dubai. Then 2019 Saudi Arabia, 2020 China, to Guangzhou Evergrande, one of the biggest clubs in China. After that, 2021, it's my first time here in Tornio. I signed a professional contract with Tornio Palo Nelia Chiumenta Seitman. Is it 2021 until to 2022? Then, unfortunately, because of the health of my father, I have to return to Portugal in June 2022. After that, I'm coaching as a professional coach in two teams in Portugal, half of the season in Vila Franquense, and after that, more 6 months in Mafra, professional league, second league in Portugal. And after that, Canada. My last 6 months I'm passing in Canada, in Vancouver, in Pacific Football Club, Canadian Premier League. And we start to speak around September 2023. I start to speak again with the people here in Tornio, and they invite me what kind of possibility to return here. And after to speak with my family, because this is the kind of things we not decide alone, we decide with family, and my family give me all the support to return here to Finland.
Right. And what made you come back?
Big question. Big question. First, I love it so much to live in Finland. That's 18 months, 2021 and 2022. This 18 months I living here with my family. It's wonderful. It's a safe country, beautiful country, amazing people. And I think one of the biggest things to make me coming here, it's about the safety, the beautiful nature of this country, especially Tornio, and most of thing, the community, all the people here. It's so lovely with me. They treat me so well. That is, I think it's the biggest things to coming here. It's all the players of the club, boys and girls, mostly the old girls. I coaching on the first time here. I think that is the main thing to make me coming here again.
Okay. And what is the biggest difference in Finnish football compared to Portuguese?
Oh, big question. I think it's the difference is just one. And I think that is the biggest difference between Suomi football and the Portuguese. We have to think one thing. In Portugal, the number one sports in Portugal, in the country, is football. Everyone playing football. We have, of course, a different sports, but it's all around the football. The football is the biggest industry in Portugal. It's the biggest sports in Portugal. And here in Finland, we have different sports. Ice hockey, floorball, football, of course, but we have a different sport. I think it's the biggest difference is the football. It's not the number one sport in Finland, and that is make a little bit difference between the way we love that sports football between Portugal and Finland. After that, I think it's, of course, the money is different. The Finland's what they pay for a professional football player, it's not the same they pay in Portugal, and I think that is the biggest difference.
Okay. And then what is the best thing about TP-47?
About the club, right? One of the things is, of course, when I'm coming here at the first time, and now I'm already know this is not a professional football club. It's an amateur club. But I think the biggest thing is we are an amateur club, but we think as a professional club. And that is the biggest difference. And we have to sing in the main things of this is why an amateur club bring a professional coach from here. And I think that is the biggest question and the biggest difference. It's we are amateur club, we know that, but we want to work and we want to improve and we want to grow as a professional club. That is the mindset of the club in this moment. And I think it's the best way, and that is the way. Because this community deserve the best coaches, the best teachers, the best persons to teaching or coaching our kids. And I think it's the biggest thing, and one of the best things in this club is the way we think. We think big, we think as a professional, and we want to give the best coaching, the best teachers, the best things to our players, small ones and the biggest ones, of course.
Okay. How do you and your family like about Tornio?
That is the main thing of the question. One of the things to coming and to return to Tornio, it's not just about me. It's about my family, especially about my wife, because she loves so much Finland. She loves so much the winter. I know everyone gonna kill me when they saw and they listen these kind of things, but it's true. We love snowing. We love the dark days. We love the winter, especially. And my wife loves so much to living here. It's quiet. It's safe. It's very calm to compare with Portugal. Of course, we miss the sun in Portugal, the high temperatures in Portugal, of course, the hot days. But here it's different. We have more time to spend with the family. I think we have more time to do our things. In Portugal, sometimes we speak about that. It's like the days have just 12 or 14 hours, and here we have more than 24 hours. And we love so much to living here, to be honest.
Okay. And you have coached around the world. How does a Finnish player differ from others?
Yes, it's true. In this moment, it's a lot of to see and to return in my coaching life. It's true. It's Middle East, Asia, North Europe, North America, and I'm already see a lot of different players, different styles, different physically different. To be honest, the Finnish football players, in my opinion, have a wonderful profile to be a very good and to be a very, very coachable professional players. Physically, I think it's the best players I'm coaching around the world. The Finnish guys and the Finnish women, the Finnish players, are maybe, I think, in my opinion, of course, are the best players to coaching. Very physical. It's like a monsters. Very big, very fastest, very strongest women's and men's. To compare with the Portuguese players, or the main thing, it's the difference. It's tactical things, maybe in south of Europe or center of Europe, they are more tactical, more intelligent tactical, but physically the Finnish players are very, 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 very good. To compare with North America, Europe, Middle East, for sure, between Middle East and Asia, we are much better in Finland, best players. To compare the different countries of Europe, mostly south and center of Europe, the biggest difference is tactical things.
Right. And the last question, what is the duration of the contract?
Okay. After we speak and so when we start to make the first meetings about the extension of the contract, we decide it's not fair for the club if to bring a foreigner professional coach to coaching here in TP-47 just for 1 year. Don't make any sense because it's expensive for the club. Is the trips, insurance, the salary, house, every building, every build around that, internet, electricity, water, whatever. To make just 12 months of the contract, it's very expensive for the club, and we know that. And we decide, and for the best, the club and the best for the community, especially for the players, youngest players especially, we decide, and I accept, and after to speak with my family, of course, we decide to sign a contract, 3 years contract with the club. It's very long, it's very extension, but I think it's the best for me and for the club, of course.
Okay. Thank you for the interview.
Thank you so much.